Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Derrick here with another video. Today we are talking about full self-driving, and the download that I just got today looks like we're on 2021.36.8.5 and it's the full self-driving beta 10.4. So we can look at the release notes real quick here. So it says improved handling when driving off navigation route by allowing better recovery when safe to do so, improved handling and detection of high-speed objects when crossing high-speed roads, enabled faster acceleration across high-speed roads, improved speed through narrow spaces surrounded by high obstacles, improved static obstacle control by up-revving the generalized static object network with hyperparameter tuning and improvements for oversampling strategies, plus 1.5% precision, plus 7% recall. Improved VRU detection, pedestrians, bicyclists, motorcyclists, by adding data from next generation auto labeler, precision, plus 35%, recall, plus 20%. Improved emergency vehicle detection by adding new data and improved training regimen. Pass rate 5.8% or plus 5.8%, improved VRU, so on and so forth. So press the video record button on the top bar UI to share your feedback. When pressed, your vehicle's external cameras will share a short VIN associated autopilot snapshot with the Tesla engineering team to help make improvements to full self-driving. You will not be able to view the clip. And then this was the original full self-driving beta, I believe, with the driving visualization improvements. Okay, so let's get started. What I'm gonna do is do navigation to where I work and then see how it handles that. My first test run of the full self-driving beta was pretty lackluster. Yeah, so it looks like almost every time I disable this, or every time I park, it turns off full self-driving. So that's one thing that's annoying here. So real quick, I'm going to stop right here, park, turn full self-driving on, yes, and then expanded full self-driving visualization. All right, so now we're gonna, actually, let's see what it does here. Okay, so it wants to turn around, so that's good. Here's a little roundabout here, and it's turning on its signal multiple times. This isn't that bad. Going a little wide here. Another turn signal. There's a pothole there. All right, it's stopped a little. The steering wheel is going insane. One thing I also notice is that the auto brights turns on during this when the full self-driving is on, and it's very clearly because of visibility. The cameras need to, oh geez, the cameras need to be able to see, so that's why this is on, because it turns it on automatically. So as you can see, the visualizations here, auto brights just went on. It's set for a max of 30 miles per hour. I'm going to turn that up to a typical speed that one would go, which is roughly 5 miles per hour over the speed limit here. Visualizations look pretty good. I want to keep my eyes on the road because as much as I want to look at this, okay, so clearly not full self-driving because it still wants me to, it's still, okay, now it's gonna merge into the left lane. Nobody on my left side, so that's fine. It's handling this as I would handle it, so I don't know about that left turn, but the navigation on here makes me go a little funky way to go to work, so we'll see how it goes. Auto bright turned off, which is good. Gonna be a left turn up here. See how it handles this. And it's 10:14 at night, so there's not going to be too many people out and about. Let's head in off. Oh, also to mention, there are 3 modes when selecting full self-driving. There's the first one, so let's see if I can get to it right here. So there's chill, average, and assertive. I'm assuming that I'm set to assertive just because I'm assuming this is going to be more so what an actual person would drive like. So that's the reason why I have that set. And it says if you want to actually come to a full stop at these intersections, to set it to chill. Alright, it's looking okay. Looking out a little bit further. It should go. It's starting to go finally. There's a car behind me. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so this is a mall, and this is kind of like a little road around the mall. Brights are back on. There's a car right next to me, as you can see in the visualizations as well. Car coming out here. It's slowing down a little bit. It needs to make a right. Following distance here. It's trying to go right. A little bit of a now it's not going right. It's got a hesitation. A lot of hesitation. Nobody on the right side though. I need to get into the right lane. And now we have, so this is not the right lane. It needs to go further right. And it's freaking out a little bit. And now we have, I gotta really watch it out here because it's gonna literally put me into, it's like, there's no concrete there. It's gonna literally drop me into a hole. All right, in the right lane. Eventually this is gonna merge to the left, so we'll see if it just keeps me in this lane. Here's some construction, don't wanna hit this stuff. It's missed it, that's good. Car up ahead. I feel like I'm gonna have to turn down the heat, because it's, I'm gonna get I'm already super nervous about this. Alright, so as you can see here, there's a right turn. There's an intersection here, and it's showing the lanes that you would turn in. So on the left side here, if you make a left turn, there's 2 lanes to turn left in. And there's a turn for these left turns to come in here too. So keep an eye on that. It shows visually those markings, but I can't actually see those. And then there's one here for the left turn for oncoming traffic too. So these guys are coming this way. So interesting, it's showing this red portion here and this yellow portion, but just turned green and it's green. This guy's not going yet. What I saw was pretty decent reaction to stoplights, much better than what I've seen in the past, so that's good to see. This guy's making a right turn, so we're gonna slow down, see how much it slows. Yeah, see, that's too much slowing down. That's too gradual. It needs to slow down more gradually. Once it sees the turn signal, it should slow down gradually and let the person turn, and then after the person's gone, then keep going. Okay, we're at 40. We'll probably want to go to 45 here. It's going to switch up to 45. We'll see if we get switched up here. Let's go into the left turn signal before it merges. That's good. That's smart. All right, we're at 55 now. Let's go 52. Guy coming in this way. Let's see what he does. Still good, he's not merging, so I'm good to go. Let's turn off the auto brights. Apply some steering force. So this middle portion is actually yellow lines, so that's actually quite accurate. And then going into the intersection, you see a bunch of blanks because there are no lane lines, so interesting to see. Interesting to see the merge lines too, and the left turn signals, or left turn lanes. Right turn right here, sees the arrow, sees the other arrow, that's good. Speed limit still 45. Keeping me in the middle of the lane, that's good. I kind of wonder what obstructions would be like. So if I, for example, saw a pothole or something like that, or something in the middle of the road, would it slow down? Would it go around it? Would it run right over it? What's it gonna do? Alright, speed limit now down to 35. It's still going at 50, so we could have definitely ran into the speed trap here and gotten a ticket. But it's really like, okay, that went up to 45. Little bit of a pothole here. Runs right over it. Everything visually looks pretty good. Roughly what I can see, and it's nighttime too, so it's doing a pretty decent job with that. Interesting overview of the. See, it's seeing those cars go past, but I can't actually see those cars go past because there's a car in front of me, which is interesting. All right. Pretty decent start, a little bit slow. A little bit of a heavy brake there for no reason. Not sure why I just went into the left lane, and it's right behind this car, like super close. Wow. And now it's back into the right lane. Not sure why the hell it did that. That was very odd. That's not right. And it's almost hit that car too, so. I have no idea why I just did that. So about 1.7 miles away, so this is what? 1.7, 1.6, so roughly 7.2 miles to get to work. So obviously, based on the navigation, it'll just stop the autopilot once you get there. So actually, let me go up to 45 miles an hour. Going pretty slow here. So if it ever does that, I have to make sure to try to stop it from doing that, because we need to make sure that Tesla gets the bug of what it's doing wrong, and it needs to know what to, like, what behavior it should do. So right turn here. Didn't turn on a signal for that. Still no signal. Still went through the yellow light. Now it turned the signal on. That was really bad. Yellow light. Alright, it's stopping. Okay, cool. crazy, a little bit aggressive, but also, I don't say like you, because I don't think I should move out. You get 35 Pretty easy acceleration off the bat. It's going to need to make a left turn here. So it does that. Pretty good. We're moving left turn. Really interesting to see it. If it turned yellow right now, it would stop now. It would go through. That's interesting. That's something I actually went through like the intersection. So it's supposed to be left turn here. See how it ends it. And it's where it stops because navigation ends. No turn signal. Now a turn signal. Left turn, there's a median here. Let's see what it does. It misses it. That's good. And it ends. What does it do now? Okay, it just stops. It just stops. Okay, cool. All right, we'll cancel that, and then let's go home here. All right, let's just turn on autopilot right here. Let's see what it does. Okay, so there's a stop sign right up here. It's telling me to go all the way down the street, and then it wants to pull a U-turn. So let's just see what it ends up doing, because this is funny. This is just like a street, like I'm literally driving in the middle of the street. I should be driving on the, let's just turn that off then. Let's make sure that it knows that it's not doing this correctly. We'll teach it what to do. Alright. Let's see what it does now, because it still says I'm supposed to go that way, so. Now obviously there's no lane lines here, so it doesn't know, and this is like not a street that's well traveled, so it makes sense why it's a little bit confused on what it should do here. So I'm not too mad at it here. The other parts I would say that's definitely not even close to being ready for, like, that shouldn't even be like a beta test. That's like really dangerous. Like, it's just like, let's turn left here. All right, let's go a little bit faster here. I think it's just going slow because I have the speed limit slow here. All right, it's got to make a left turn here. What is it gonna do? Ooh, what's it gonna do? This is a straight line. You wanna go left? I'm gonna go left. Yep. So it couldn't do that. It wanted to go straight and it needed to make a left, so it's gonna go here. See, auto brights are back on now too. So it clearly there's a deficiency when it comes to camera. So need to note that, and it's possible that cameras will need to be upgraded in the future. Alright, railroad tracks, let's see how it handles this. Right over. Brights are back on. I'm gonna turn those back off because you really wouldn't have that on right now. You don't want to blind people for no reason. Alright. I'm gonna slow down, make a right turn here. Let's see how it slows down gradually. It's good. Right turn signal. Right turn signal. Too late. You should turn it on earlier. Very wide turn. Almost into the other, like if a car was making a left there, almost into them there. turn on interesting to see. There's a no, like there shouldn't be a turn signal there. You're not making a right turn. You're going straight here. So there's a sign that says no turn on red. I wonder what it would do if it would actually turn on red or not. And it's a no turn on red at all times, so I might have to test that out and see what it does. Technically it should signal because I'm merging. Nobody on my left side. No turn signal. And it just merges. So that's wrong. Stop here. Let's just stop when you see pedestrians. That's what this is. And should make a left up here. And there's a car coming, so we'll have to see what it does, if it goes or if it doesn't go. It stops. Full stops. And it goes. Not too bad. This is into a little bit of the left lane there, so okay. So that's where it says it ends. So it doesn't take me into the house, but stops me real close. Alright, so that is the full self-driving beta 10.4, and this is November 10th, 2021. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and comments. I have plenty of them. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.